Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, boys. Where you hiding? Camo and Little Man. Good morning, pigs. You like all the rain we got? Makes for a muddy mess, don't it? Good morning. Need to hook onto our trailer this morning and get our foam boards brought up to the off-grid property so we can start getting our foam down on our slab. We ended up getting over an inch of rain the other night up at the off-grid property, so it'll be interesting to see how the slab held up, or the slab area held up, to getting all that rain at once. And with all that rain we got, I did not want to put the foam boards down yet, knowing we were getting all that rain. So we got to get up there this morning, fix up the pad area a little bit, and then start getting our foam down. And we also got to put radiant heat tubing in it, and that's what this foam board is for. It's a special foam board. When we get up there, I'll show it to you more. Oh yeah, that's not going in there. We're going to be pouring a monolithic slab, or what I call a floating slab. So this slab is not going to have any frost walls. We have over a foot of gravel and sand here for good drainage material. Then we're going to have our floating slab on top of this, and inside center is going to have 6 inches worth of concrete, and the outside 8 to a foot is going to have at least 8 inches thick of concrete, and that's going to be our footing. We're not going with like a 4-foot footing, because doing the slab the way we're doing it, we don't need to. We find it works very well. So we're going to actually be having another footing right in the center that we need to figure out, because it's kind of like a 2-piece building. So it's only a 25-foot tape measure.
You could have just came from this way.
I could have. That would have been easier. I can double check it that way. Alright, now we'll go this way. Be 10 feet.
Hold on.
Yeah, so 10 foot right there. Well, that's the outside, and the wall's going to be 6 inches thick. If we go 8, we'll go that. This is the area. We want to have it deeper again for our slab. So let me go mark it down this edge. Not supposed to be any rain today, but it's not looking too promising over that way. Looks like the rain's blowing this direction. If it is, hopefully it's just a quick moving storm. I feel it. Want to go around and verify our grade, make sure where we need to be for the majority of the slab, and then we'll make sure we're dead on set for our footing area too. We're right there, so we're gonna be good. We just gotta clean up the edge a little bit, and then we'll get some backfill. Then we'll get some backfill on the outer edge of the form to get this all prepped for the foam. I guess we're going to find out if my repair job worked that I did the other day on the plate compactor. Yes, it's on. first. It is another beautiful morning here up at the OGP. We need to get our foam down for under the slab. We're going to be heating the slab, so we want foam under it, so that way we're not losing our heat loss down into the ground. This is also going to make a waterproof barrier, so we don't have to worry about moisture coming out of the ground and up and into our concrete slab. I got you a present when I was at the hardware store yesterday. Got you your own concrete rake.
So you can stop stealing it?
Yep. So we don't gotta fight over it anymore. We're gonna be putting radiant heat in our concrete slab. So for the first foot of the slab, actually for the first 18 inches of the slab, there's not gonna be any radiant heat. So for the first foot, that's where our footing's going to be. I'm gonna use some different foam, just regular 2-inch foam. For the perimeter, we're gonna cut a bunch of strips for that. And then when we're putting the radiant, we have some specialty foam. And right now, prices are just crazy with all this kind of foam stuff. And believe it or not, this regular foam right here is the same price as the specialty foam. You'll see more of that when I get it out. But I was just surprised that it was the same price to go with this foam or the other foam. Doesn't make any sense to me. There we go. I only have one chalk line here. I know my hole's too big, but it's the only hole saw bit I have. So I'm gonna have to get some great stuff and fill around the fitting with some great stuff and get it closed in. So when I was at our local plumbing supply store in the beginning of this project, when we were getting culverts, I noticed they had these foam sheets sticking around. And I asked them if they were for PEX, and they said yes. So these are made by Crete Heat. What they do is they go down, they're your 2 inches of foam, plus I call them, it kind of look like a Lego block to hold your radiant tubing. You don't need to have any wire mesh or anything to zip tie the tubing to. It holds everything in place. And they are a shiplap fitting, or seam I should say. They overlap, so you don't need to put plastic over this area. So I'm going to put a sheet of plastic just on the edge to where it meets here, but when we're overlapping here, we don't need to put any plastic down. So never used these before. I'm going to get this laid out and see how it goes. So I don't know if you need to cut it to overlap the joints like we're doing, but I myself would rather just have where our joints are overlapped, so we're not having all of our seams running in a row. So the reason we have the foam in the center right here is we're going to have another, what I'm calling a footing built into our slab. We're going to have two different roof lines. The main building is going to be on that end, and this wall is going to come here. And then we're going to have like a shed roof off on this end for the bathroom and the powerhouse. There won't be any upstairs above this section right here. So this will be the main wall for the main part of the building. Look at that. We just built the world's largest Lego playground.
Where's the Legos?
I say, now we just need some Legos. Did you bring them?
Nope.
What? We're ready for PEX piping now. That'll be the next video. We'll start getting ready and laying down our radiant PEX pipe. And get this ready for heat.
How exciting.
It's gonna be nice. Yep.
Also looks like a golf thing.
Golfing range? Putting
or
range?
a game show.
If you've ever worked with this material before, Crete heap, leave it in the comments down below and let me know what you thought. This is the first time we've been working with it. I like it so far. It seems to be going together good. I like the way it lied down. It'll be interesting to see how the PEX goes into it, and that'll be the next video. And then it'll be interesting to see how everything works with the concrete and the whole stage. Something totally new to me. I love trying new things and learning new things. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres. Bye.